What's up, everybody? I wanted to come to you guys tonight with my SmackDown Live review. So let's talk about the show. Man, SmackDown was a great show tonight. Really, really good show. SmackDown was fun, really fun show, man. SmackDown killed it tonight. Great show, fun show, very enjoyable, very entertaining, man. SmackDown was a good show tonight. A really good show by SmackDown tonight. Really awesome show. SmackDown tonight was a great show, man. Fun show. Very entertaining show. I enjoyed SmackDown tonight, to be honest with you guys. I really did enjoy the show. Fun show for SmackDown tonight. Really enjoyable. Fun SmackDown tonight. Very enjoyable. Great show. And let's talk about the matches. These matches tonight, the matches on SmackDown were bangers. I will admit, SmackDown some banger matches tonight. Really fun matches for SmackDown tonight. Enjoyable matches, entertaining matches, fun matches, bro. So let's talk about the first match: Dragunov versus JD McDonough. This was a really good match between Dragunov and JD McDonough tonight on SmackDown Live in a one-on-one men's match. Very fun one-on-one men's match tonight on SmackDown between Eli Dragunov and JD McDonough. This was a really good match between JD McDonough and Dragunov. This was a fun match, very entertaining. Very good match between Eli Dragunov and JD McDonough tonight on SmackDown Live. Great match, man. Very fun match. This match was very entertaining, very fun to watch, enjoyable. I enjoyed this match with Dragunov versus JD McDonough tonight on SmackDown Live. This was a very good match between these two guys. Fun match, very entertaining, very enjoyable. This was a great match between Dragunov and JD McDonough tonight on SmackDown. And Dragunov ended up picking up the win over JD McDonough in a very good match tonight on SmackDown Live. Fun match, enjoyable. I love this match between Dragunov and JD McDonough tonight on SmackDown Live. And then we had another men's match, which was Bronson Reed versus Carmelo Hayes. This was another good one-on-one men's match tonight on SmackDown Live between Bronson Reed and Carmelo Hayes. This was a very fun match, very enjoyable match, man. This was a good match between Carmelo Hayes and Bronson Reed tonight on SmackDown Live in a one-on-one men's match. This match was very fun. I enjoyed it, man. This was a fun match between Bronson Reed and Carmelo Hayes. And Carmelo Hayes ended up picking up the win over Bronson Reed tonight due to a countout. But this was a very good match. This was a fun match. Enjoyable, entertaining, great match between Carmelo Hayes and Bronson Reed tonight on SmackDown Live. And Carmelo Hayes picks up the win over Bronson Reed due to a countout tonight on SmackDown Live. This match was a really good match between Carmelo Hayes and Bronson Reed tonight on SmackDown Live. And then we had a tag team match, which was DIY versus Fraxium. This was a banger tag team match between Fraxium and DIY tonight on SmackDown Live. This was a banger tag team match tonight on SmackDown Live with Fraxium versus DIY. This was a very fun tag team match tonight on SmackDown Live between Fraxium and DIY. Very fun match. These guys went out there and put on a banger tag team match tonight on SmackDown Live. fun match, bro. I really, really enjoyed this tag team match between Fraxium and DIY tonight on SmackDown Live. This was a banger tag team match. I enjoyed it. Fun as hell, bro. This was a really, really good tag team match tonight on SmackDown between Fraxium and DIY. Very, very fun tag team match. And DIY ended up picking up the win over Fraxium tonight on SmackDown Live in a banger tag team match. Very, very fun tag team match between Fraxium and DIY tonight on SmackDown Live. And then we had another banger match with Finn Balor versus Penta. This was a really, really good one-on-one men's match between Penta and Finn Balor tonight on SmackDown Live. This was a really, really good match between Penta and Finn Balor. This was a fun match. I love this match between Penta and Finn Balor tonight on SmackDown Live. This was a fun match. Fun men's match. Very fun, very enjoyable. Love this match, bro. This was a great match tonight on SmackDown Live between Finn Balor and Penta. Very, very fun match between these two guys, man. They had a great match tonight on SmackDown Live, and Penta ended up picking up the win over Finn Balor in the last time he's now tournament. So Penta advances over Finn Balor in the last time is now tournament tonight on SmackDown Live. But this was a awesome match between Penta and Finn Balor tonight on SmackDown Live. Penta ended up picking up the win over Finn Balor, and Penta advances into the last time is now tournament. And then we had the main event of SmackDown, which was the War Games for the we had the last member of the War Games member for the so in the main event of SmackDown, we had the last member that was picked for the women for War Games tonight on SmackDown Live in the main event, and AJ Lee ends up being the member of Team Rhea for the last member for War Games, and Becky Lynch ended up being the last member for Team Nia for War Games. So there you go. If there are a few things I would refer for you guys to go back and watch tonight on SmackDown Live, go back and watch the really, really awesome segment with Rhea and Charlotte Flair. We had a sit-down segment between Rhea and Charlotte Flair tonight on SmackDown Live. That it was really, really, really good. Go back and check out that segment tonight on SmackDown Live. In this sit-down segment with Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair tonight on SmackDown Live. And then we had a backstage segment with Sami Zayn, the Motor City Machine Guns, and Rey Fenix and Shinsuke Nakamura. They had a backstage segment tonight on SmackDown that was really cool. Really enjoyed their backstage segment tonight on SmackDown Live. And then we had a backstage segment with the MFTs. They had a backstage segment also tonight on SmackDown Live. The MFTs had a really, really great backstage segment tonight on SmackDown Live. And then we had another backstage segment with Rhea Ripley, EO, Charlotte, and Alexa Bliss. They had a backstage segment tonight on SmackDown Live as well. Really cool backstage segment with Rhea Ripley, EO Sky, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss tonight on SmackDown. And so yeah, in the main event, we got the last member for the women picked for their War Games matches. We had AJ Lee joining Team Rhea for War Games, and we had Becky Lynch joining Team Nia for War Games as well. So there you go. Overall, I'm gonna give SmackDown an 8. SmackDown was a great show tonight. SmackDown was a fire show. I enjoyed it. SmackDown put on a really good show tonight. This show was really good. I enjoyed SmackDown tonight, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. SmackDown was a really great show. I'm gonna give SmackDown Live an 8 out of 10 because it was a great show, enjoyable show, great matches tonight on SmackDown Live. I really enjoyed the matches tonight on SmackDown Live. And man, and then we had Drew McIntyre attacking Cody Rhodes in his bus, and Drew McIntyre, like, he had Cody hanging upside down inside of his tour bus. Cody was inside of his bus, and Cody was hanging upside down with a cut on his head, and had blood coming out of his mouth. Drew McIntyre attacks Cody Rhodes inside of his tour bus. That was really cool. The camera pans back toward the buses, and Drew McIntyre kicks Cody's door open on the tour bus. Drew McIntyre comes out. Drew McIntyre's in Cody's bus, and he kicks the door of Cody's tour bus open. And all you see is Cody hanging upside down in his tour bus with a cut over his eye and blood coming out of his mouth. And you see Jay and Jimmy run to the aid of Cody backstage. And yeah, so that was really cool. How WWE went about that. That was really cool as well. So, I mean, they made Drew McIntyre look like a beast. Him coming out of him kicking the door open to Cody's tour bus, and Cody hanging upside down inside of his tour bus. That was really well done. I really liked that as well. Really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna give SmackDown Live an 8 out of 10 tonight. Like I said, SmackDown Live was a great show, fun show, very enjoyable. I love SmackDown tonight. Really awesome show. I thought it was a fun show. If you guys like this SmackDown Live review, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you guys don't miss any uploads or live streams from me. And guys, tell me what you guys thought about SmackDown Live down in the comment section below. And guys, let me know what you guys are giving rating. And guys, let me know what you're giving SmackDown tonight for a rating down in the comment section below. And guys, tell me what you guys thought about SmackDown tonight. Did you guys love SmackDown? Did you guys hate SmackDown tonight? I love SmackDown tonight. I thought it was a great, enjoyable show, fun show, very enjoyable show. And we got a segment with John Cena on the show as well. I forgot to mention that. We also got a segment with John Cena on SmackDown tonight. So that was really cool as well. That we got a segment with John Cena on SmackDown tonight as well. Really cool segment with John Cena on SmackDown Live tonight. So overall, guys, thank you guys for watching this SmackDown Live review. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you guys. And thank you guys for all the love and support you guys have been showing me on my wrestling reviews. I really, truly appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the love and support you guys have been showing me on my wrestling reviews. I really enjoy bringing these wrestling reviews to you guys. And I hope you guys are enjoying these wrestling reviews. And yeah, guys, SmackDown was a really great show tonight. I enjoyed it. Fun show. And yeah, guys. So AJ Lee is on Team Rhea for War Games, and Becky Lynch is on Team Nia for War Games. And Team Nia would end up taking out Team Rhea, and Team Nia would stand tall to end SmackDown. And that is how SmackDown goes off the air. So there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I hope you guys enjoyed this review tonight for SmackDown. And I will see you guys next week for the reviews. And we'll see you guys back here next week. You guys have a great weekend. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and I will see you guys later, man. You boys out. Peace.